We good? All right, just turn the page and getting ready for A&M. It's the first time we've played somebody twice. We've obviously got to be better the second time than we were the first time because they're going to make adjustments and do a good job. But we spent yesterday working on ourselves. There's some things we've got to get fixed and just got to get better at, and hopefully that'll show up on Tuesday night at A&M.
Well, you talked the other night a little bit about your defense, but it's your offense that you said has been letting you down the last couple of games. What do you see is happening there? What are teams doing to you?
Some of it's our spacing, our finishing. We got some good looks at Kentucky. We just didn't make some of them that we would normally make. But I mean, our offense is, we're built more towards offense than defense. That's just how we are. So our offense has got to keep us in there when our defense is finding its sea legs. But our defense isn't. I mean, I keep saying it's not nearly as bad as it. I mean, at our transition defense killed us. Now, part of that was some of our offense, but we gave up 49 first half points to Kentucky, which I know was the most they'd scored all year. But 23 of them were in 13 possessions with 13 transition points, 7 second chance points, and 3 points where we fouled them 94 feet from the basket, just walked them to the foul line. The other 30 possessions of the half, we gave up 26 points. And so when we're able to get set and that sort of thing, it's not that bad. And they hit some tough threes. Keon Brooks hit a 3. But it's same old thing. We got to be able to rebound, and we got to be able to get back in transition. And so I can keep saying that all I want, but until we get that fixed and get a little bit more urgency and effort there, it's going to be the same old story.
So were you more upset with the offense or defense the other night? Which were both equal?
About equal. I thought both were not where we needed to be consistently to win a big road game.
Hey, Will, you mentioned this is the second time that you're playing another team. I mean, just what do you think worked so well, the first matchup against A&M for you guys that you can kind of translate into this game?
Well, we made shots. Hopefully that'll translate. We made some threes, which helped. Our spacing was pretty good. We could still improve a little bit with our spacing. They're tough. They're a tough match. They're physical. They're big. They're going to challenge us on the glass. We did a decent job on the glass in this game, but it's going to be a big physical challenge for us. We've got to handle their pressure. Though we did a nice job not turning the ball over. They caused a ton of turnovers. We only turned the ball over 10 times in the first matchup. I think ultimately that helped us out the most.
A&M's been kind of up and down. They've won a couple of games, but they've lost big a lot. What do you see in them, and what has their problem been with their consistency?
Well, they play extremely hard. They're consistent in how hard they play and how physical they are. Miller's been very consistent for him, very good player for him. He's averaging, I think, 15 a game, 14 a game in league play. They're playing Diarra more, the freshman. He started for him the last game at Mississippi. They're playing him more than when we played him the first time. So, Flagg, Chandler, all those they've got really good players. Coach Williams is a very, very good coach. They got a different defensive scheme. It takes a little bit of time to adjust. Hopefully, not too much, but we've got to be able to dig in and get stops and get some rebounds, especially early in the game.
And one more, if I can. You talked the other night a little bit about maybe it sounded like you want to simplify the defense a little bit. Maybe you throw too much at them at certain times, or
no, I mean we don't.
Middle school defense.
No. I said somebody asked about the zone, and we basically are playing man right now. We're not even playing the zone, but I think I said I'd be more apt to play like a middle school 2-3 zone, just like a basic 2-3 zone. But no, I mean our defense is not that complicated. We've just got to have better effort, better execution. of what we're doing.
Thanks.
Hey, well, this is also just, I guess, the last couple games been a little bit of adversity for Cam in terms of just trying to find his shot and being a little bit more consistent with it. I mean, have you guys talked a little bit about, just kind of the inconsistencies and just kind of how he can improve and just, what are some things that you're looking for?
Yeah, I've talked with a lot of our guys about, just what they're seeing, what we can do, what I can do as a coach to put them in some better positions, put them in better situations. But Cam's a great player. He's going to bounce back. He's fine. Javante, same way. I feel good about all those guys and the work they've put in, continue to put in. They've all been in the gym this morning already, and so we trust their work. And that stuff's a little bit cyclical, so we'll be fine.
Hey, Will, with Sharif being back in the lineup, I just didn't know how he's been feeling now that he's back in action and if he's feeling.
Yeah, we've had him on a little bit of he's a little bit on a minutes restriction. We can't play him really quite as much right now as we'd like to, just because he still can't. He hasn't had a full practice in probably 6 weeks. He's able to get through parts of it. So he's a big time defensive rebounder for us. He can really help us. Really help us there, and so we're hoping we can keep rounding them into form here.
Everyone good? Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks.